Good evening, and welcome to Meliora Tarot. My name is Christine. I am your host this evening. I will be your reader. Again, I'm from officialmeliora.com, where we do tarot for the pursuit of better. Tonight, I'm going to be pulling some oracle and some tarot. I just woke up from a nap. I'm not remembering my dreams, so you may not be remembering your dreams either. But let's get started. I really don't have a name or a direction. Let's pull for your gifts, they said. Too many cards. This is a brand new deck, so I'm breaking it in so the shuffle's a little sticky, if you know what I mean. So first out we have the Warrior. And Message. So 45 and 2. So you may be getting messages in your dreams. I'm hearing in your sleep. You may be an astral walker. Confidence. 42. So we have 45, 2, and 42. Confidence. I want to know what this is. It says Sgiah. Sgiash. 42. We're gonna look it up, because I want to know what that is. There are a few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and courage to live forever. There is one such immortal being who has kept the oracle safe in a castle of the Isle of Skye to be given to you when the time is right. The time is now. This is your time. The world needs you. Much is going to be asked of you as you move through your life's challenges and receive my gifts. Know that I have chosen you and that I have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step towards your goal with confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. But it doesn't tell me how to say that word. Do you guys see that right there? Skiash. Skiash. I'll show you the card. I had to get the glare out of there. Tolerance is on by Aesop. Baby, I don't drink, I drunk. Someone may be indulging in a little substance use, and maybe it's just not doing it anymore, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you're, with this message, what? Okay. This might be for me, actually. We're going to read it. Okay, I thought I pulled out, this message said vision. The card said vision, and I thought I pulled the vision card, and when I laid it down, it said chaos. Like the card switched, I swear. So it depicts a tornado, and what's interesting is I am a consistent dreamer of tornadoes. I consistently dream about tornadoes. So as we're talking about getting messages and stuff, chaos comes out on top of message. So you may be getting messages in your dreams, sorting through the psyche, and it may feel a little chaotic. The energy does feel like it's not a settled message. Spirit, why is chaos here? And what is the message about this chaos? Too many cards. This wanted to come out. The fledgling. Okay, what I'm hearing is that your gifts are getting ready to take off. The message is that you're getting ready to get kicked out of a mess, and it's going to be complete fucking chaos. You're going to see the difference. There's going to be some differences felt, right? You're going to feel the nature, the full nature of the spectrum of, for example, what they're showing me is like a bird fledging the nest, right? And when they get kicked out of the nest, they feel the full spectrum of hunger. They don't just feel hunger, they feel the full spectrum of hunger. Because, you know, it's not like food is being attenuated to them every, you know, hour, 2 hours anymore. They have to find it. So what they're showing me, and to bring this all together, is you're going to feel the full spectrum of your gifts. Does that make sense? The differences between having your hand held and not having your hand held become apparent. Does that make sense? And, you know, it's happening in the heart space. Like your chest may feel like it's on fire. It is in this card. But it's happening in the heart space. So I want you to pay attention to your body sensations. I feel like you have clear vision. What is that one? Clairsentience? Which Claire is that? I want to ask Siri. I don't think I have Siri enabled. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing that you battle in your sleep. As the warrior here, you battle in your sleep. So, some of you may wake up with weird bruises and not know where you got them. Right? It's because you're battling in your sleep. You are more than just earth angel. It's more shamanic entity fighting, demon slaying type energy. 25 meditations out. In order to cultivate this energy, your vision, your clear seeing and knowing, right? You feel this contrast, right? So you're like on your own now. You're trying to figure this out. So, and maybe you get mediumship and you're looking for like a development circle, or you're trying to get, ding. That's my sister. Oh, Polly on the IG. What? Someone's stalking somebody. Somebody's stalking somebody. 1, 2, 3. 213. It's 213. 1, 2, 3. 8:03 on my timer. We got a confirmation from another confirmation. How funny is that? All right, so we're on the right track here, right? You feel the full spectrum of what it's like to be on the loose, right? And the caution about being on the loose with power like this is if you don't know how to channel and direct that energy, chaos happens. So let's figure out how to channel that energy. Spirit said meditation. Excuse me. 1 second. Okay. For those of you who aren't really like big into meditation or are bored with meditation, just don't enjoy it, I get it. They're saying the Monroe Institute tapes. So, to help develop your powers, you can do the Monroe Institute tapes. They're on YouTube. They're free. It's called The Gateway Experience, I believe. The Gateway Experience by the Monroe Institute. Start with step 1 or wave 1, I think it's called. Even if you just do like the first 4 waves, that's plenty. And I think they're 30 minutes. Ding. Unhinged by Miss Sago is on. Okay, I got a notification. Oh my god, I gotta check my text messages. So bad. My phone's gonna die soon too. So we gotta wrap this up. I forgot. Okay. Let's switch decks. I don't know what I want to use, so we're just gonna pull standard Rider-Waite. Oh, I don't have my standard Rider-Waite out here. Okay. So through this meditation, right, you're going to gain more confidence. The confidence, let me just pull one here. Summon. 13. Where you can directly invoke and summon, right? For those of you who have mediumship abilities, this means that you're not just picking up mediumship whenever you get it. It's more direct, that you're able to go and pluck someone out of the ether and channel, right? I'm seeing that it's hard to just channel when someone says, can you pull my grandfather? You know, is there any messages for my grandfather? It's hard for mediums to pull someone directly out of the ether and channel them. And you don't have the confidence to do that yet. So what I think will occur is the more you practice, the more that you're in your warrior energy, your Mars energy. I think Mars placements were out in the beginning. You're going to attract and gain the confidence needed in order to be able to channel directly the ones that you need to channel. Or to get more clear of a bridge. A more clear bridge is what they're saying. The bridge is more clear. So you're able to get a better channel. Any other messages? Death is out. No. Spiritual transformation is here. New beginnings, transition, purging, stripping away, liberation through purging. With death here, it's on the warrior. I just think that it's a new identity for you. You're shifting. You're taking on a new identity. And we're trying to avoid chaos here. Right? With great power comes great responsibility. So how do we avoid this chaos? That's the question. Woo! That was cute. That flipped right out. Boop. The Fool's out. And you know what? The Fool is unapologetically themselves. And that's kind of where it starts. It just starts with having an open mindset. And being spontaneous. And being authentic. Now, the caution here, obviously, is to not be foolish. And to not do foolish things. While, yes, you want to be open-minded, you do want to have some boundaries and restrictions. I'm hearing a code. Every man has to have a code. Shout out to The Wire. Every man has to have a code. Queen of Pentacles. So maybe get in your spiritual journal and write down some of the boundaries that you want to have. Maybe you don't. You want to write down what types of entities you do or do not want to work with. Right? Because I'm hearing to start with elementals and work your way up. Right? There's different levels to this. So you want to start small. Right? Because I'm not super experienced with working with different entities and stuff like that. That's not my experience. But I know that a lot of people do that. And the way, you can start with channeling those types of energies so you understand what type of energy is coming in, right? Is why you do this. So I don't trust them anyway. I get it. Frank Ocean's on. So you have your elementals, you have your fae, stuff like that, guys, right? There's different levels to the spiritual realms, and working with those types of energies, because They're all spirit and they all come in during channel. You want to be able to tell the difference. So maybe get some boundaries set in place about what energies it is you do or do not want to work with. All right. Anything else for gifts, Spirit? Hidden. Ishtar's here if you work with deity. Don't be nervous, right? Hidden. And hidden is coming on meditation and warrior, right? Right. Some people aren't able to see like your earth angel energy, like you're hidden from view. I feel like that's loud and it's not, but I don't want it to be loud on camera. So yeah, it's not immediately noticeable. It's not something, it's something you have to observe. Liminal. And Witch on the bottom. I love this deck. It's so beautiful. This is the Dreaming Oracle. I think it's by Kara Roxanne and Melissa Kianka. Okay, let's get an oracle and wrap it up, guys. Any other messages about gifts? And I might read from the book on this one. I always like to wrap it up with oracle at the end or charms or something. And all my charms are at my mom's. Whoops. Ooh. Oh my god. No. Jumpy cards. Two. Watch it. Oh no. Too many cards. 3 cards. There's chopped wood. Time to go. And why on the bottom? Why? Time to go. 45. It is time to go. It's time to take on this image and this identity of being the warrior that you really and truly are. Yep. Time to take on this hidden identity that you have. That you aren't just, I don't think you're aware of how powerful you are. And what you're capable of. So it's time to go. It's time to get those Monroe Institute tapes going. Get your meditation going. Have an open mind. Don't do foolish things or make foolish choices. Right? A/B test. Be smart. Do things that you can measure, track, and transform. And right? Be careful with risk. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got.